The last portion of the geometry for ASVAB content knowledge for mathematics is coordinate planes. So you do need to know the coordinate planes. As you can see, this is an example right here in the book of a coordinate plane with the coordinates given to you. So you can see all those points. And I'm just going to kind of take this out so it's a little bit clearer, because for some reason it was a little blurry. There you go. All right, so things that you're going to need to know for coordinates on the ASVAB. Well, you're going to need to know how to read coordinates, so that's a huge thing. So the x coordinate is first, followed by the y coordinate. I have to do this actually in my summer school class because we are talking about this next week. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos, and I already have a ton of videos on this area in my playlist. So if you don't think that you have enough knowledge from the videos that I'm going to post for ASVAB on these questions, I have a ton of this because I do so much of it in Algebra 1 class. It's not even funny. So really quickly, just to kind of give you guys that, we do need to know what I'm just going to show you this picture right here. Now, you have some equations here given to you. One major equation you're going to need is y equals mx plus b. So the y-intercept is where the y-axis is crossed. So like this one's y-intercept is 0 because it's going through the origin. Here, your y-intercept is -4, which is 0, -4. And you also need to know things like your slope. Your slope is your rise over your run. Now, I have a specific playlist just on calculating slope in the y-intercept. So there's a separate playlist if you're not sure of how to do that. I have a separate playlist just on those things. I also have separate playlists on how to graph equations, how to create equations for the lines, all of those things. Now, you do not need to know all of that. What you're truly going to need to know is to be able to figure out the y-intercept. You're going to need the y equals mx plus b formula. You're going to need to know how to read the coordinates of certain things. And you are going to need to find out some basic things as far as the equations go. And that's pretty much about it. So all in all, there are plenty of videos on straight lines from my playlist. I've got like 4 different playlists. I've got linear equations, y-intercept, and slope. I have all things slope is another one of my playlists that you can find. I have graphing linear equations. I have creating linear equation, creating equations for linear graphs. All of those playlists you can definitely get extra things with, because that's usually something that the kids always struggle with and people struggle with in general. So if you want more questions like these, find them on my YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at YouWantAlgebra. All of these are going to be located in my playlist for ASVAB, but like I said, I have additional ones for extra practice in case you need them. Don't forget to like, share, and follow for more.